So after we got done, we turned 30 small ones into 10 medium ones, which is good. But I want to show you guys what the alchemy tables do before you get into there and you don't really understand how to go about it if you haven't done it before. It's not that complicated. It's a thing that most people wouldn't really deal with, since a lot of people focus on grinding and killing mobs, which when you do alchemy, you can still do that. You can use your 1 hour buff, you can do quests, you can farm, and you can do alchemy. Jesus. Oh, okay. That horse was hugging a vase. Oh! Anyway, so this is your alchemy tool. When you press R, you'll get 5 slots. You want to look up crafting recipes. Like here, I don't know any crafting recipes. Well, actually I do. Clear liquid reagent, which these are ways to make it. They're all pretty much the same. Recently successful, Jesus Christ, alchemy. I did this all on my wizard. Clown's blood, again, did it all on my wizard. You don't have to use wolf blood, it's just what I used. You can use other things. Metal solvent, these are things that work. This is why you'll need trace of savagery, you'll need rough stone, melted iron shards. And you use metal solvent to make pure metal crystals, like pure crystals of iron. The corresponding knowledge is not, yeah, okay. Other than that, as you slowly go through the list and you make all of them, you will never have to go onto the internet again, because it's all right here for you. Now, let's go down to pure liquid reagent, or clear liquid reagent. If I use 2 salt, it would work, but it would use up 1 more salt than I would need to use, and it'd be pretty useless. It'd be pointless. I'd be wasting a salt. You don't need 2 of anything. It's just 1 salt, 1 weed, 1 sunrise herb, and 1 purified water. And that's how alchemy tables work. And then you can set it for continuous production if you just want to AFK, leave it, let it do stuff. And same thing with cooking. Cooking is pretty much exactly the same. And let's get into the people you can talk to for certain things. If you go over to Calpheon, right here, in this big building in the bottom, if you talk to Kaya Foresio, you can get her shop opened up for 500 amity points. So if you don't feel like getting dry mains grass or some of the other herbs that you might need for alchemy, if you don't feel like either growing them or finding them, or if you can't grow them or if you can't find them and you don't want to waste your energy on it, build up amity points and you can use her shop to buy whatever herbs you want. And there is a small shop. There's a person who runs a shop about here, right here in this building. You can buy fruit from her. You'll need fruit for some things in alchemy, but other than that, in the wild you can find apple trees, and you can just get apples from apple trees. You can use whatever fruit you want for anything that requires fruit. Like if you talk to Techlon, he's going to give you a quest for a burn soothing thing. And that's pretty much all you do. You get fruit, you get weeds, you get purified water, and you make it. And then you give that in for gathering EXP and contribution EXP. Boom. It's great. Other than that, I think I've covered all the shops you'll need to go to, and I think I've covered how to use alchemy tables, and how to gather and thin water, and how to use basic alchemy. Yeah, I think I covered everything here. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to go over the 4 main bloods and all the bloods below those. Now for blood, you'll need a syringe. We'll go over all the shops you'll ever need for any tools you'll ever want, as well as any shops you'll ever go to for things that you don't have and things that you don't want to gather. Now, besides all the shops, the 4 main things of blood is Clown's Blood, right here. You'll need this if you're going to make grade 3 weapon reform stones, and it'll take not just wolf blood, there's different bloods that all go into one. And then there's Tyrant's Blood, right here, which requires bear blood, and orc blood, and troll blood, and lion's blood for tyrants. And then there's Wise Man's Blood, which will require fox and other things. You can pretty much get a clear idea of what it is. Like, tyrants is going to be really big, strong, powerful things, because it's a tyrant. Wise Man is going to be something like a fox, because they're pretty wise, intelligent, tricksy foxes, if you've ever heard about stuff like that. And then there's Legendary Beast Blood. Right here. This requires lizards, scorpions, all things of that manner, and you build it into wagon flags, farm wagon flags, stuff for all your wagons and things that you'll ever need, and also grade 2 armor reform stones, which is really nice. Those are your 4 main bloods, and those are the bloods that go into it. And you can either do just lizard's blood and all the things that they say in the crafting notes, or you can look online if I don't explain it good enough to you. And again, I'll link down all the most helpful sites in the bottom below, just so that you guys can get an easier way of learning more things on your own, because I'm here for 2 purposes: to give you a basic understanding of everything that's already in the game, and to allow you to be able to problem solve on your own were it to come to things in the future. So everything will be down below, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey guys, this is my last video in the 4-video series. You guys can ask me for more. Again, you guys can ask me for anything you want out of all the videos that I can ever make. But this is going to be going all over all the shops you will ever need to go to, all the shops you'll ever need for any tools that you require. I also go over through basic things like purified water, so that you don't have to buy it from the marketplace. So, you talk to Flavino for... Okay, let me turn down this volume. It's getting on my nerves. Shut up. Seriously. Okay, anyway. You can buy hose if you want to. You can gather from pumpkins in Alejandro's farm, and you'll get... Shut up! Anyway, you can get old hose, or any hoe, to get the same drop that you would for farming, and you can get sharps as well, like sharp and hard, blackstones. Shut up. Oh god. And fluid collectors will allow you to get blood and sap from trees. You will need sap in the future. There are nodes for sap, but again, it's a waste of CP. You don't need it that often, so it's better to just gather it when you need it. Empty bottles, this is what I'm going to show you now. You get 1 empty bottle, and you go down to the river, whatever river you want. I normally do the Heidel River, and if I can get rid of something pointless like this... Actually, I could sell these. That's good enough for now. Anyway, so you go down to the river, you gather water, and then you thin that water. And as well as shovels, you can use shovels to get traces if you don't want to do it the other way. You can get traces of earth, traces of ascension from excavating. I'm not specifically good with it. I've never done it before, but I think it's a desert thing. You buy a shovel and you go into the desert. And as far as water bottles go, what you do is you just go down to the river. You can only use river water. You cannot use ocean water. That has to be noted. Anyway, so you go down to Heidel River, because that's where I like to go. Walk about halfway in, Right click your bottle. Bullshit. Right click your bottle in front of all these fisher people. There's a lot of people here. There's a lot of sushi people. Anyone I know? No, of course not. Oh, nice, we got a gathering level up from it. So, gathering water in bottles for the first few levels is an easy way to get your gathering experience up. After that, you open your processing windows, go to thinning down here, and toss in a water bottle. And you just thin it. Woo! Look at this! Oh, Jesus. I might go fight that. Not sure if that's a hunting thing or what, but I don't do a lot of world bosses. I should do more. And here's your purified water anytime you need to make something like clear liquid reagent. That's how you get your purified water if you don't want to buy it from the stores. The other shops you need to know is Lara. If I could... I wish there was a way to just turn off other people so that I don't have to see them. So in Laura's shop... Shut up, please. Thank you. Shut up. You'll need this for making crystals, if you ever want to go into crystal making in alchemy. You'll need this to make anything in alchemy past basic alchemy. It's just, you can either get the alchemy tool, which is cheaper, but it doesn't last as long as the Bellinos traditional alchemy table. And in here, you have to talk to this guy every once in a while, because with clear liquid reagent, you'll need salt. With pure powder reagent, you'll need sugar. As well as, for some things, like me right now, I'm going to go buy 4 of these, and I'll show you basic alchemy real quick. Other than that, it's basically just mineral water and salt and sugar that you'll need from here, as well as cooking utensils if you want to get into cooking, but we're doing alchemy first. If you want cooking, you guys can go ahead and ask me for it. Open your crafting menu, go to Simple Alchemy, toss in these 4 and these 48. My apologies, didn't realize that I didn't have enough open. Stop it. Okay. I don't need trace of savagery. I can get more easily. Okay. Back to here. Throw in your mineral water, throw in your weeds. And through this, you'll make concentrated herbal juice, which is really nice for getting your MP, WP, and SP back up. And for berserkers like me, it gives you plus 175. My max is 180, so it basically gives me a full bar of energy back, which is insane. As you can see, it's giving me a lot of herbal juice, and I'll show you a way to combine it all. You can do the same thing with health potions, and I'll show you the same thing with health potions. What you do is you go into Simple Alchemy, you toss in what you want to condense, which will concentrate it. So herbal juice will turn into concentrated herbal juice when you do this. And it only takes 3 each time it combines. So you can get a lot just from 10 weeds and 1 mineral water. And if you want to know any crafting recipes and the best way to get said crafting recipes, again, Black Desert Database, links down below. It's great. Use it for pretty much everything. I'm gonna finish concentrating all this while I look at stuff like my titles. I don't have a lot of them. I want more. I used to have cute face for one specific reason. I made my berserker as derpy as possible. He did smile. I don't know what happened to his smile. Why aren't you smiling, damn it? But I changed his face before this video, and his face used to be the creepiest fucking smile ever. And I had the title Cute Face because he just smiled at you constantly. It was great. You get a shit ton of herbal juice from doing this, and it's just For berserkers, it's fabulous. It's literally the best. Any extra herbal juice you have left over, you can either throw it away because it's... I don't know why you'd want to keep it. I mean, you can, but I don't want to. Such a nice warm feeling every time I make one. Does this make my alchemy go up? Yeah, it does actually. Only 2% for beginner level 1. It's an easy thing to make. There we go. And once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and show you that you can do it with small ones too. This should turn out to be 10 medium-sized HP potions, and I'll come back to you when that's made. See?